Coming up on AI in the Classroom, OpenAI Academy. Hi, my name is Guy Trainin, and today I would like to talk about OpenAI Academy. OpenAI Academy emerged in really recent weeks, and what they've done is they've taken a series of their videos and trainings and put them together in what they call an academy. So the first thing to know about this is completely free. So you do have to register, but once you register, you have access to all of the videos and all of the resources for free. Really important to know. I registered with my Gmail account, just making sure it's separate from my professional accounts. I don't yet know what they do with that data, so that's something to think about. And what you can immediately see in the Academy is that they have a collection of things, and they have two kinds of things. They have recordings of old trainings that they've done. So there's a collection. For example, you can look at the Intro to AI for K-12 educators, but you also have events that keep happening, and you can register for those events, and then you can consume them live. Why do I live events? Because often you can do some questions and answer, and you get the excitement of something in real time, but most of the time, I don't have time during my day for one more thing. So consuming the videos when I have short amounts of time in my day actually makes a lot of sense for me. And I'm thinking especially of teachers when we're working with our kids all day, so we don't necessarily have time. If you do want to explore what it does, using those pre-recorded things is helpful. I love the fact that it's got the dates, because when you do have the dates, you know how up-to-date it is. We don't want a video from a year ago, but because ChatGPT from a year ago is not ChatGPT from 2 weeks ago, so that's great. The videos, curiously, as I was trying them out, the videos have kind of two kinds of videos. Some videos are showing up as the live event, and you cannot actually use any speed except the original speed, while others actually have that widget that allows you to say, I would like to watch this in twice the speed. And that is really, really helpful because sometimes there are lots of things we're not interested in. We're interested in something specific. So being able to fast forward, being able to play with the speed are really features that I'm looking for in training when I know what I want to see, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Let's, for example, look at ChatGPT for academic success. And so you can see that most of what you're going to see, which is good for training, is the actual ChatGPT window, much like we do. So maybe they copied from us. But really, when I think about this, this is the perfect way, because you see how they're doing the work that they're doing. And then you've got the person in the corner. This is very familiar to anybody who's been taking webinars anytime in the last 5 years or so. This is very common, and it does allow us to get a sense of what's going on. But again, you can see that it is really, you can jump. There are chapters. So they do everything that we know to do right now with video. Again, using chapters, being able to actually look at the chapters and say, I'm really interested in deep research reports, so I'm going to jump there, and those kind of things. So this is right now what's in the OpenAI Academy. And really, what I'd love for them to do as they're developing their products is to develop a few worksheets, cheat sheets that actually give you kind of the highlights from that you can follow, you can print out, or you can just have digitally as a PDF that you can consult with without going back to the video every time. So those are the kind of tools that I think about as an educator, and it's very clear that they are not truly educators in that sense. They have some tools, and obviously they are conducting all of these webinars because it increases usage, but there's another layer of educational tools that I would love to see emerge within this umbrella of OpenAI Academy. That being said, of course, I love the fact that these are available for free from the company that is really investing in making the product accessible. I did want to add one more thing about OpenAI, and that is OpenAI right now offers a product for K-12 education that does protect personal data, keeps the data locally, and really has solutions that if schools want to take OpenAI for a spin, for an educational spin, see how students are using it, create boundaries around that and everything, that is available. And I really suggest, if you're interested, especially starting to think about what's going to happen with the AI during the next school year, taking a look at what products are out there is a great opportunity. All right, today we talked about OpenAI Academy, and we'll see you next time.